Hello, I'm news anchor Trey Bender from WKRAL TV in Raleigh, North Carolina. Today, we have a public service announcement for you, as well as a piece on the use of marijuana, also known as weed, the devil's lettuce, Mary Jane, Kush, or Dang. There's much ongoing debate on whether marijuana causes a positive or negative effect on one's mental, physical, social life, or all three combined. We here at WKRAL TV have been conducting a series of interviews at Duke University with first-year students on what they think about the effects of marijuana on physical, social, and mental health. To cap it off, I have my colleague Cameron Muley at Duke University with first-year students and to hear what their thoughts on marijuana are.
Okay, we are here on Duke University's campus at Gilbert Adams Residence Hall, and we're talking to first-year students and asking them their opinions on the effects of marijuana. So, what do you feel about how marijuana affects your academic life and your ability to retain information, and what are your experience on it in the past year as a freshman?
Well, from my own personal experience and the experience of other people around me, I haven't seen a big impact on marijuana in academic performance because most people who do use marijuana are able to use it in a way that doesn't interfere with their academic life. So they would use it in a recreational sense, which doesn't really have that big of an impact for me personally. In my opinion, I think alcohol is more of a detriment than marijuana on this campus.
Throughout your first year at Duke, what is your opinion on how marijuana affects the social life of first-year students here?
I know a lot of my friends do smoke marijuana on a pretty regular basis, maybe daily or weekly, and individually for them I haven't seen much of a change in their ability to socialize, and overall the socialization of them combined with people who don't smoke marijuana, I haven't seen a change in that either.
Thank you. As a first-year student, what do you feel about the way smoking marijuana affects your physical health, and what have you seen in people that you are friends with and people that you're classmates with?
To be entirely honest, I've seen people who smoke marijuana that have had negative effects, people who smoke marijuana that have had positive effects. I think it's similar to alcohol in that when used responsibly, it can be either beneficial or damaging. I haven't noticed any physical detriment to those who do smoke it, nor have I seen any marked improvement of their physical health. So I don't think that it's necessarily a giant factor. I think when used responsibly, that it can definitely be positive.
Thank you. As a freshman at Duke, would you say that you've come into contact with marijuana a lot throughout your first year?
Yeah, I've definitely seen it at parties and within my friend group, but I haven't seen it as much as other drugs like alcohol.
When you have seen people smoking marijuana, would you say it has a positive effect or negative effects on the way they act and the way it makes them feel?
To be honest, I haven't seen a huge impact. I know it possibly could have negative repercussions, but I haven't really seen that within my immediate circle and the people I know best that use marijuana.
Thank you.
Thanks, Cameron. As you can see, many first-year students at Duke University seem to think that marijuana has an actual positive effect in social, physical, and mental health. But what do medical researchers and scientists have to say about the effects of marijuana? Well, according to the American Medical Association, the use of medical marijuana, or marijuana in general, has been linked to increased lung capacity, as well as aiding in glaucoma patients, and even reducing seizures in chronic seizure patients, as well as arthritis. In addition, the Molecular Cancer Therapeutic Institute also found a link to the halting of the spread of some types of cancer through the use of medical marijuana. As well as at the University of Chicago, Illinois, when given in the right dose, marijuana can actually reduce anxiety and help people to be more social. While this is one side of the argument in terms of positive effects, I'm sure there are multiple other effects that are also negative. But from what you can see, many first-year students, including at Duke University, believe that the effects of marijuana are more positive than negative. Thank you. This has been a report from WKRL TV, Raleigh, North Carolina.